Today, let me tell you a fascinating story about the sky above us, why it wears a brilliant blue robe instead of any other color. Before we dive into this beautiful mystery, if you love uncovering the wonders of nature and the universe, don't forget to like and share this video with those curious souls around you. Now let's lift our gaze upward and journey into the heart of the heavens. The sky's color is something we often take for granted, a constant, serene blue that stretches infinitely above. But this blue isn't just a simple paintbrush stroke across the canvas of our world. It is a magnificent dance of light and air, physics and nature weaving together to create the spectacle we see every day. To understand why our sky is blue, we must first understand the nature of sunlight and the invisible atmosphere that envelops our planet. Sunlight, the radiant glow from our nearest star, carries all the colors of the rainbow within it. It looks white to our eyes, but in truth, white light is a harmonious blend of all the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, each a different wavelength in the spectrum. When sunlight reaches Earth, it collides with the gases and tiny particles floating in the air. This interaction is where the magic begins. The air around us, invisible yet vital, is composed mostly of nitrogen and oxygen molecules, along with other gases and microscopic dust. These molecules scatter the incoming sunlight in all directions, but not all colors scatter equally. The shorter wavelengths, blue and violet, are scattered more effectively than the longer wavelengths, like red and yellow. This phenomenon, known as Rayleigh scattering, explains the fundamental reason behind the sky's blue hue. Our eyes are more sensitive to blue light, and even though violet is scattered even more, it is largely absorbed by the upper atmosphere, and our eyes are less sensitive to it. This delicate balance results in the sky appearing predominantly blue to us during the day. The scattered blue light reaches us from everywhere overhead, bathing the world in a gentle azure glow. Imagine the sky as a vast ocean of air molecules, each one like a tiny prism, bending and dispersing light in a ceaseless ballet. When the sun is high, the light travels a shorter path through the atmosphere, scattering the blue wavelengths widely and making the sky glow brightly. As the day turns to dusk, the sun sinks closer to the horizon, and sunlight passes through more atmosphere, scattering away the blues and letting the reds and oranges take center stage, painting our sunsets with fiery colors. But the story of the blue sky is more than just physics. It's a tale woven with the delicate balance of life and nature. This blue canopy protects us, supports life, and reminds us of the invisible forces shaping our world. The sky's color signals the purity of the atmosphere, the health of our environment, and the cycles that sustain us. Throughout human history, the blue sky has inspired poets, dreamers, and scientists alike. It is a symbol of hope, vastness, and the infinite possibilities that lie beyond. To gaze at the blue sky is to connect with the very essence of existence: light, air, and the unending dance between them. Today we stand beneath this blue veil, unaware of the intricate physics and cosmic design that gifts us this daily wonder. As we continue this journey, we will explore the deeper layers of how light behaves, how the atmosphere changes with seasons and pollution, and why sometimes the sky betrays its blue for other colors. We will unravel the secrets of the scattering phenomenon, delve into the effects of the sun's position, and discover how other planets wear skies of different hues. This story of the sky's color is not just about science. It is about awe, beauty, and our place in the universe. The next time you look up and see that boundless blue dome, remember the symphony of light and molecules playing overhead. Remember that the color you see is a delicate balance, a gift shaped by nature's laws and cosmic dance. Let your curiosity rise like the morning sun, and embrace the wonder above, for the blue sky is a window into the mysteries of our world, a daily reminder that even the simplest things hold profound truths. To truly grasp why our sky dons its timeless blue, we must first journey into the very nature of light itself. Light, though often taken for granted, is one of the most wondrous phenomena in the universe. A cascade of energy traveling through space, carrying information and color, illuminating the darkness. When sunlight reaches Earth, it brings with it an entire spectrum of colors. But these colors do not always behave the same way when they meet the atmosphere. Light travels in waves, each color having a distinct wavelength, the distance between the peaks of these waves. Red light has the longest wavelength, stretching wide and long, while violet light has the shortest, vibrating quickly and tightly. The space in between is filled with the other colors, forming the rainbow of visible light. This diversity in wavelength is the key to how our sky gains its color. Our atmosphere is a sea of gases, mostly nitrogen and oxygen molecules, each only a fraction of a micrometer in size. When sunlight strikes these tiny molecules, the light waves are scattered, a process where the direction of light changes due to interaction with particles. This scattering is not random. It depends profoundly on the wavelength of the light. Shorter wavelengths scatter much more than longer ones. This is the essence of Rayleigh scattering, named after the British physicist Lord Rayleigh, who studied this phenomenon in the 19th century. He discovered that the intensity of scattered light is inversely proportional to the fourth power of its wavelength, a relationship that means blue light, with its shorter wavelength, scatters about 10 times more than red light. Imagine shining a white flashlight through a fog of tiny particles. The blue portion of that light would spread out in all directions much more than the reds and yellows. From every point in the sky, scattered blue light reaches our eyes, creating the impression of a blue dome overhead. This scattering effect also explains why the sun itself appears yellow rather than white. Much of the blue light has already been scattered away before the sunlight reaches us directly. Yet the story is not as simple as just blue light being scattered more. The violet end of the spectrum is scattered even more strongly, but our eyes are less sensitive to violet light. Moreover, the upper atmosphere absorbs much of this violet radiation, shielding us from seeing the sky in violet hues. Our eyes are naturally tuned to see blue most vividly, and thus the sky appears blue to us. The atmosphere's composition also plays a subtle role. Tiny particles of dust, water droplets, and pollutants can change the way light scatters. On clear days, when the air is pure, the sky shines a vivid azure. On hazy or polluted days, the sky can appear duller or shift toward a paler blue, or even gray as the scattering becomes diffused and mixed with larger particles that scatter all colors more equally. This delicate balance of particle size and atmospheric clarity shapes the colors we see above. It is a dance between the vastness of space, the energy of sunlight, and the invisible molecules around us. The sky's color is not a static trait, but a dynamic reflection of the environment and the invisible forces at play. When the sun begins its slow descent toward the horizon, the sky's palette transforms. The sunlight's path through the atmosphere lengthens, traveling through more air and scattering even more of the shorter wavelengths out of the line of sight. The blues fade, and the longer wavelengths, the reds, oranges, and pinks, flood the sky. This natural filter turns the dawn and dusk into moments of fiery splendor, moments that have captivated human hearts for millennia. These vibrant colors, sunrise and sunset, remind us that the sky is a living canvas, painted by the intricate physics of light and the ever-changing atmosphere. They also connect us to the cyclical rhythms of our planet, the rotation of Earth, the tilt of its axis, the journey of the sun across the sky. But our blue sky is not unique to Earth. Other planets have skies of different colors, shaped by their atmospheres and the light that bathes them. Mars, for instance, often has a reddish sky due to iron-rich dust particles scattering sunlight. Differently, Venus shrouds itself in thick yellow clouds of sulfuric acid. Each planetary sky tells a story of its atmosphere's chemistry and the cosmic conditions that shape it. Back on Earth, the blue sky is more than a beautiful sight. It is a testament to the delicate interplay of light and air that makes our world habitable. It filters sunlight, protects life from harmful radiation, and signals the health of our atmosphere. It is the ever-present reminder of our connection to the cosmos, a bridge between the vast universe and our fragile home. So when you look upward, let the blue sky inspire wonder and gratitude. It is a living story written in light waves and molecules, a daily miracle woven into the fabric of existence. Understanding this story deepens our appreciation not only for the sky above, but for the invisible forces shaping our reality. The blue sky invites us to ponder the unseen, to explore the science behind the beauty, and to cherish the subtle wonders that surround us every day. It is a gift from nature, a symbol of life, and a window into the mysteries of the universe. Beyond the simple explanation of Rayleigh scattering lies a deeper layer of complexity, the interaction between light's wave nature and the microscopic particles suspended in the atmosphere. Light is both a particle and a wave, and this dual nature allows it to behave in ways that defy everyday intuition. When sunlight meets the atmosphere, it doesn't just scatter randomly. It interferes, diffracts, and reflects, creating patterns of light that give our sky its subtle variations in color and brightness. As sunlight penetrates the layers of the atmosphere, each layer scatters and bends the light differently. The lower atmosphere, rich in air molecules and dust, plays the dominant role in scattering visible light. But above lies the stratosphere and the ionosphere, where interactions with particles and solar radiation add subtle influences. Some of these layers absorb ultraviolet light, shielding life on Earth, while others reflect or scatter light in ways that tint the sky differently depending on altitude and angle. The science of light scattering is not limited to explaining the color of the sky. It also sheds light on phenomena like the white glow of clouds, the brilliant hues of rainbows, and the mysterious halos that sometimes surround the sun or moon. Clouds appear white because their water droplets and ice crystals are large enough to scatter all wavelengths of light equally. This equal scattering mixes all the colors together, creating the white or gray we see. When moisture in the atmosphere is present in certain forms, the sky can reveal spectacular optical displays. Rainbows emerge when sunlight is refracted, reflected, and dispersed by raindrops, splitting the white light into its component colors. Halos and sundogs occur when light interacts with ice crystals, bending and scattering in specific ways that produce glowing rings or bright spots around the sun or moon. All these phenomena are variations on the theme of light scattering, reminding us how the sky's color is a dynamic interplay of light, particles, and atmospheric conditions. They enrich our experience of the sky and deepen our understanding of the natural world. Another key factor influencing the color of the sky is the position of the sun relative to the Earth's surface. When the sun is directly overhead at noon, sunlight passes through the least amount of atmosphere, scattering blue light most efficiently and giving us the familiar bright blue midday sky. As the sun moves lower toward the horizon during morning and evening, sunlight travels through a thicker layer of atmosphere. This longer journey allows more of the shorter blue wavelengths to be scattered out of the direct line of sight, leaving the reds and oranges to paint the horizon in warm colors. This process, called atmospheric extinction, is why sunsets and sunrises often display such intense reds and oranges. The same effect also explains why distant mountains or landscapes may appear bluish during the day. The scattered blue light from the atmosphere overlays the distant view, softening colors and creating a hazy blue veil known as atmospheric perspective. But what about the times when the sky is not blue at all? After storms, volcanic eruptions, or during heavy pollution, the sky can take on shades of gray, brown, or even unusual colors like pink or green. These changes are due to particles larger than air molecules entering the atmosphere, altering the scattering process. Dust, smoke, soot, and pollutants scatter light differently, often diminishing the vibrant blue and creating muted or strange hues. Volcanic eruptions, for example, can eject vast amounts of ash and sulfur compounds into the stratosphere. These particles scatter sunlight and can create vivid sunsets with deep reds and purples seen around the world. Similarly, wildfires produce smoke particles that scatter sunlight in complex ways, affecting the color and clarity of the sky. The interaction between light and atmosphere is delicate and ever-changing. It reflects the health and composition of the air we breathe and the environmental forces shaping our planet. The blue sky, then, is not just a static backdrop, but a dynamic indicator of Earth's atmospheric conditions. Beyond Earth, the color of skies on other worlds provides clues to their atmospheres and environments. On Mars, for instance, the presence of iron oxide dust creates a reddish sky, giving the red planet its name. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, has a thick orange-hued atmosphere rich in organic compounds, painting its skies in warm tones. These cosmic variations remind us how Earth's blue sky is a unique and precious feature, shaped by the perfect balance of atmospheric composition and sunlight. Our blue sky also connects to the greater cosmos in more subtle ways. The scattering of sunlight by Earth's atmosphere helps regulate the planet's temperature and protects us from harmful solar radiation. It influences weather patterns, climate, and the cycles of life itself. In contemplating the blue sky, we see the profound relationship between light, matter, and life. It is a symbol of the interconnectedness of physical laws and living systems, a daily gift from the universe that sustains and inspires. Let this knowledge awaken in us a sense of wonder and responsibility, to cherish the purity of the air, to protect the balance that creates the sky's blue, and to recognize the invisible forces that shape our world. For in the simple color above lies the story of Earth's life, its history, and its future. In the grand symphony of nature, the sky's color is a note played by the invisible particles and waves that compose our atmosphere. But to fully appreciate this hue, we must explore how human vision and perception shape the way we experience the sky's color. After all, the color we see is not merely an external fact, but a complex interaction between light and the biology of our eyes and brain. The human eye is a remarkable organ, evolved over millions of years to perceive a vast spectrum of colors. It contains specialized cells called cones, each sensitive to different wavelengths of light, roughly corresponding to red, green, and blue. These cones work together to decode the mixture of light waves entering the eye, allowing us to experience the rich tapestry of color in the world. When sunlight scatters in the atmosphere, it is primarily the blue light that reaches our eyes from all directions. Our blue, sensitive cones respond strongly to this light, while the other cones pick up less intense signals. Our brain processes these signals, interpreting the overall effect as a soft, calming blue that blankets the sky. However, perception of color is not universal. Different species see the world through different visual filters. Birds, insects, and some reptiles perceive ultraviolet light invisible to humans. This means that to them, the sky might appear entirely different, imbued with hues we cannot imagine. This diversity reminds us that our experience of the blue sky is uniquely human, shaped by our biology and evolutionary history. Even among humans, perception varies. The way we see colors can change with lighting conditions, age, and even cultural associations. Some cultures have more words for different shades of blue, while others blend blue and green in their language. This interplay of perception and culture adds layers of meaning to the simple color above. The sky's blue also influences our emotions and thoughts in subtle but profound ways. Psychologists have found that the color blue is often associated with calmness, serenity, and stability. Looking at a clear blue sky can soothe the mind, reduce stress, and evoke feelings of openness and freedom. This emotional connection to the blue sky is part of why it holds such a special place in human experience. Artists and poets across time have celebrated the blue sky as a symbol of hope, infinity, and the divine. It inspires creativity, invites reflection, and connects us to the vastness beyond our immediate surroundings. The sky's color is not just a physical phenomenon, it is woven deeply into the fabric of human culture and spirituality. The experience of a blue sky can also inspire scientific curiosity and exploration. From ancient philosophers gazing upward in wonder, To modern scientists unlocking the secrets of light and atmosphere, the sky has always been a source of mystery and discovery. Understanding why the sky is blue opens doors to physics, chemistry, biology, and environmental science, revealing the interconnectedness of knowledge. This pursuit of understanding also fosters a sense of stewardship. As we learn how atmospheric conditions affect the sky's color, we become more aware of our impact on the environment. Pollution and climate change threaten the clarity of the air and the purity of the sky's blue. Protecting the atmosphere means preserving not only the color, but the life that depends on clean air and sunlight. In contemplating the blue sky, we are invited to reflect on our place in the cosmos. As observers, participants, and caretakers, the sky connects us to the earth and to the universe beyond, a reminder that we are part of a vast, unfolding story. Let the blue sky inspire joie and responsibility. May it remind us of the delicate balance that sustains life and beauty, and encourage us to nurture the world we call home. To delve deeper into the story of our blue sky, we must explore how the invisible particles in the atmosphere are born, and how their ever-changing dance shapes what we see above. The air surrounding Earth is alive with motion and transformation, constantly refreshed by winds, weather, and the planet's own breath. This invisible sea of gases and tiny particles plays a silent but crucial role in scattering light and painting the sky in blue. At the heart of this process are the molecules of nitrogen and oxygen, making up roughly 99% of the atmosphere. These molecules are so small that they would fit millions across a single millimeter, yet they interact with sunlight in a way that governs the color of the sky. Their size is perfectly suited to scatter shorter wavelengths of light more effectively, amplifying the blue that reaches our eyes. But the atmosphere is not just a static mixture. It is a living system influenced by life, land, and water. Plants release gases and aerosols, oceans emit salt particles, and volcanic eruptions inject ash and sulfur compounds high into the air. These particles, called aerosols, vary in size and composition and influence how sunlight is scattered and absorbed. Aerosols can either enhance or diminish the blue of the sky depending on their properties. Small particles like those from sea spray can scatter light similarly to nitrogen and oxygen molecules, maintaining the blue hue. Larger particles, such as dust or pollution, tend to scatter light more uniformly, muting the blue and sometimes casting a gray or brown veil. This constant exchange of particles connects the sky's color to Earth's health and rhythms. After a rainstorm, the air often feels fresher and clearer, and the sky's blue becomes more vivid. In contrast, during dry seasons or in urban areas with heavy pollution, the sky can appear duller and less vibrant. The dynamic nature of the atmosphere means that the sky's color is a living indicator of environmental conditions. Scientists monitor these changes carefully, using the sky as a natural gauge for air quality and climate shifts. The blue we see is not only a matter of beauty, but a vital sign of the planet's balance. The process of scattering also affects the way the sky changes throughout the day and year. The tilt of Earth's axis means that sunlight strikes different parts of the planet at varying angles and intensities. This seasonal variation influences atmospheric conditions, humidity, and particle concentrations, subtly altering the shade of the sky from season to season. Moreover, phenomena such as the ozone layer, located in the stratosphere, play a crucial role in filtering ultraviolet radiation from the sun. This protective layer absorbs the most harmful wavelengths, preventing them from reaching the surface, and also influencing how light interacts with the atmosphere. Understanding these layers and their impact helps us see the sky as a complex system, a dynamic interface between the sun's energy and the living Earth. The blue sky is the visible expression of this intricate balance, a reminder of the unseen forces that sustain life and shape our experience. As we gaze upward, we witness the result of countless interactions at the molecular level, the reflections of cosmic energy filtered through our atmosphere. The color blue is more than a simple hue. It is the signature of a harmonious dance between light and air, shaped by natural laws and earthly processes. This awareness invites us to look beyond the surface and appreciate the profound connections between the sky, the earth, and ourselves. It reminds us that the sky is not just a backdrop to our lives, but an active participant in the story of life on our planet. In this knowledge lies a call to stewardship, to protect the purity of the air, to respect the delicate balance that creates the blue sky, and to cherish the wonders of nature's invisible architecture. The next time you find yourself beneath a vast blue sky, take a moment to feel the weight of this invisible world above you. Know that every ray of blue light is a messenger from the depths of the atmosphere, telling a story of science, beauty, and life. The journey of light through Earth's atmosphere is a voyage of transformation, from the harsh, white brilliance of the sun to the soft, calming blue that envelops our world. To understand why the sky is blue and not another color, we must also explore the fundamental nature of sunlight itself, the source of all colors we perceive in the sky. Sunlight is composed of a spectrum of colors, each with its own unique wavelength. From the longest red waves to the shortest violet ones, these colors combine to form the white light we see emanating from our star. When sunlight passes through a prism, it splits into a rainbow, revealing the hidden variety of colors that make up the whole. This spectrum is the palette from which the sky's colors are painted. Yet, not all colors travel equally through the atmosphere. Each color bends, scatters, and is absorbed differently depending on its wavelength. The shorter wavelengths, blues and violets, scatter more easily than longer wavelengths like reds and oranges. This difference in scattering is at the heart of why the sky appears blue during the day. The tiny molecules in the atmosphere preferentially scatter the shorter blue wavelengths in all directions, filling the sky with a diffuse blue glow. Meanwhile, the longer wavelengths pass through with less scattering, continuing straight to the Earth's surface. However, violet light, which has an even shorter wavelength than blue, scatters even more strongly. So why don't we see a violet sky? The answer lies in human vision and the sun's own light spectrum. Our eyes are less sensitive to violet, and the sun emits less violet light compared to blue. Additionally, much of the violet light is absorbed by the upper atmosphere's ozone layer, protecting life on Earth but limiting the amount of violet light that reaches our eyes. This delicate interplay between the sun's light and Earth's atmosphere gives rise to the sky's familiar blue, a color shaped not only by physics, but also by biology. Our perception of color depends on the sensitivity of our eyes, the composition of the atmosphere, and the characteristics of sunlight, a remarkable convergence of factors that creates the blue sky. As the sun rises and sets, the journey of light through the atmosphere becomes longer, altering this balance. The longer path scatters away most of the blue and violet light before it reaches us, leaving the reds, oranges, and pinks to paint the horizon in breathtaking hues. This daily transformation of sky color is a visual reminder of the changing relationship between Earth and its star. The changing sky colors have inspired countless cultural stories, myths, and artistic expressions. From the fiery sunsets that symbolize endings and renewal to the soft morning blues that evoke peace and promise, the sky's color is deeply woven into human experience. But beyond its beauty, the blue sky also plays a practical role. The scattering of blue light diffuses sunlight, reducing the harshness of direct solar radiation. This scattering helps moderate Earth's surface temperatures, making our environment more hospitable. Without this scattering, the sun's light would be far more intense and life as we know it might struggle to thrive. Moreover, the blue sky influences weather and climate. The scattering process affects how solar energy is distributed in the atmosphere, which in turn drives wind patterns, cloud formation, and precipitation. The atmosphere's ability to scatter and absorb light is a key factor in Earth's energy balance. By understanding these processes, scientists gain insights into Earth's climate system and its changes. Observations of sky color and light scattering help track atmospheric composition, pollution levels, and the effects of climate change. The sky becomes not only a source of wonder, but also a vital tool for understanding our planet's health. Thus, the blue sky is both a gift and a guide, a beautiful phenomenon shaped by fundamental physical laws and a mirror reflecting the state of our environment. It reminds us that the simplest things around us hold deep secrets and connections, waiting to be discovered. When you look up at the vast expanse of blue, know that you are witnessing the delicate balance of light and matter, life and physics, perception and reality, a symphony playing silently above us, every moment of every day. While the daytime sky reveals a calm, steady blue, the heavens hold countless mysteries beyond the visible spectrum. The interplay between light and the atmosphere is not limited to the colors we see, but extends into realms invisible to our eyes. Ultraviolet, infrared, and beyond. These hidden wavelengths influence life on Earth in profound ways, often intertwined with the blue sky we so cherish. Ultraviolet light, for instance, is largely absorbed by the ozone layer, protecting us from its harmful effects. Without this protective shield, life as we know it could not exist on the planet's surface. This invisible filter shapes the quality of light that reaches us and ensures that the blue sky remains safe and vibrant. Infrared light, on the other hand, carries the warmth of the sun's rays, driving the cycles of weather and climate. The warmth we feel under a blue sky comes largely from this invisible infrared radiation. It sustains the delicate balance between heat and light, enabling ecosystems to flourish and humans to thrive. In the darkness of night, the absence of scattered sunlight turns the sky into a canvas of stars, planets, and galaxies. Yet even then, faint glows known as air glow and zodiacal light continue to dance softly in the atmosphere, reminders that light and matter are always interacting, even when the sun has set. The study of these subtle glows reveals more about our atmosphere's composition and the processes that shape our environment. The blue sky of day and the starry night are two sides of the same cosmic interaction, governed by the interplay of light, matter, and energy. Moreover, the blue sky plays a crucial role in navigation and orientation for many species. Birds, insects, and even humans have long relied on the position and color gradients of the sky to find their way. The blue sky, shifting subtly in hue and brightness throughout the day, provides vital cues for migration, foraging, and survival. Humans have transformed this ancient relationship into tools of science and exploration. From the earliest compass users to modern satellites and space telescopes, our understanding of the sky's light has expanded horizons and deepened our connection to the universe. In our quest to understand the blue sky, we have also begun to appreciate the fragility of the atmosphere that creates it. Pollution, deforestation, and climate change threaten to alter the delicate scattering processes, dimming the sky's blue and impacting life below. Efforts to reduce emissions, protect forests, and restore air quality are essential to preserving the sky's color and the ecological balance it represents. The blue sky is a symbol not only of beauty, but of responsibility. A reminder that our actions on Earth ripple upward into the atmosphere above. In this knowledge lies hope. Through science, stewardship, and awareness, we can safeguard the clarity and vibrancy of the sky for generations to come. The blue sky connects us to something greater than ourselves, a living, breathing planet, a home beneath the vast cosmos. As you look upward, remember the sky is not simply a backdrop but a dynamic, vital part of our world. Its blue color is a story of light, life, and the delicate balance that sustains both. The color of the sky, while a daily comfort, also serves as a profound illustration of the interconnectedness of our planet systems. The atmosphere, the sun's rays, the molecular dance of gases, and even the fragile ecosystems that surround us all converge to create the blue expanse above. This convergence is a reminder that nothing exists in isolation, and that even the simplest beauty has roots deep within complex natural processes. Imagine for a moment the journey of a single photon of light emitted from the sun's surface, traveling through the vacuum of space for over 8 minutes before it reaches our atmosphere. Upon arrival, this photon encounters countless molecules of nitrogen and oxygen, each one ready to redirect and scatter the light. Through countless collisions and deflections, the sky becomes illuminated with its characteristic blue hue. This scattering phenomenon is not just random chaos, but a carefully balanced orchestration governed by the laws of physics. The size of atmospheric molecules, the wavelengths of light, the density of air, all contribute to a consistent and harmonious display that has persisted for millennia. It is remarkable that this intricate physical process gives rise to something so universally admired and emotionally resonant. Across cultures and ages, the blue sky has symbolized freedom, hope, clarity, and endless possibility. Poets have sought to capture its essence, painters have strived to recreate its subtle tones, and dreamers have found in its vastness a metaphor for their aspirations. Yet, beyond symbolism, the blue sky is a daily reality that shapes our environment and influences our moods. Studies have shown that exposure to blue light, particularly from the sky, can enhance alertness, improve cognitive function, and uplift spirits. The natural blue light acts as a regulator for our internal clocks, helping synchronize sleep cycles and maintain health. As the sun arcs across the sky, the quality and intensity of blue light shift, subtly influencing our senses and perceptions. Morning skies offer a pale, gentle blue that signals the start of a new day, while the deep midday blue can inspire awe and clarity. In the evening, the blue fades, making way for the warm hues of sunset and the coming night. Understanding the science behind the sky's color also deepens our appreciation for the fragile balance required to sustain it. Human activities that alter atmospheric composition, such as the release of greenhouse gases, aerosols, and pollutants, can disrupt this balance. Changes in atmospheric clarity affect how sunlight is scattered and absorbed, leading to shifts in sky color and overall climate patterns. These changes remind us of our role as caretakers of the planet. The blue sky we take for granted is, in truth, a delicate masterpiece shaped by countless unseen interactions. Preserving it requires conscious effort, responsible stewardship, and a commitment to reducing harm. The blue sky invites us to pause and reflect on our place within the natural world. It calls us to wonder at the beauty born from physical laws and biological necessity, to cherish the invisible forces that sustain life, and to protect the environment that nurtures us all. Each glance upward can become a moment of connection, a silent dialogue between the vast cosmos, the atmosphere, and the living earth. The blue sky, with its boundless expanse and subtle shifts in tone, is a daily miracle, an ever-present testament to the harmony of nature. As the sky embraces us with its calm blue light, it also challenges us to honor and sustain the intricate world it reveals. In the endless blue above, we find not only beauty, but a call to understanding, respect, and care for our shared home. Beyond the scientific explanation, the color of our sky reflects the intricate relationship between Earth and the cosmos, a relationship shaped over billions of years. The atmosphere that paints our sky blue today is itself a product of Earth's dynamic history, a fragile veil sustained by geological and biological processes that have unfolded over eons. Billions of years ago, Earth's early atmosphere was vastly different from the one we breathe today. It was thick with volcanic gases, largely devoid of oxygen, and hostile to most life as we know it. Over time, life emerged and transformed the atmosphere through the process of photosynthesis, releasing oxygen and shaping the composition of gases. This transformation not only made the planet habitable, but also set the stage for the scattering of light that paints the sky blue. The presence of nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere is key to this scattering process. Their molecular sizes and densities influence how sunlight interacts with the air. Without these gases in the right proportions, the sky might appear differently, perhaps a dull gray or a faintly colored haze. The blue sky we see is a testament to the balance achieved through Earth's evolving systems. Our understanding of why the sky is blue is thus intertwined with the story of life itself. It is a reminder that the colors we observe are not merely aesthetic, but are deeply connected to the planet's capacity to nurture and sustain life. The atmosphere, the sun's light, and the living world form a continuous cycle of cause and effect, each influencing the other in subtle, profound ways. This perspective also invites us to consider the skies of other planets. Mars, for example, has a thin atmosphere dominated by carbon dioxide, with dust particles that give its sky a reddish or butterscotch hue. Venus, shrouded in thick clouds of sulfuric acid, displays a pale yellowish sky. These differences highlight how atmospheric composition shapes the color of the sky and reveal the uniqueness of Earth's blue dome. Exploring the skies of other worlds enriches our appreciation for our own. The blue sky is a signature of the particular conditions that make Earth special. The right mix of gases, the right atmospheric pressure, and the right distance from the sun. These factors combine to produce the light-scattering phenomenon that gives us the sky's blue color. The blue sky also serves as a constant reminder of our place in the universe. While the stars above connect us to distant galaxies and ancient light, the blue sky connects us intimately to our planet and its atmosphere. It is a visible expression of the thin, life-sustaining layer that wraps the Earth, fragile yet vital. In a world of vast cosmic distances and incomprehensible scales, the sky's blue is a simple, accessible wonder, something everyone can see, feel, and appreciate. It invites curiosity and reflection, inspiring us to look beyond the surface and explore the deeper connections that shape our world. As you gaze upward, consider the millions of interactions between photons and molecules, the ancient history written in the air, and the delicate balance maintained by countless processes. The blue sky is a living tapestry woven from light, air, and time, a daily miracle that invites us to explore, understand, and cherish. The science behind the sky's blue color reveals much about the nature of light itself, illuminating principles that extend far beyond our atmosphere. Light behaves as both a wave and a particle, an elegant duality that enables phenomena like scattering and diffraction. It is this dual nature that orchestrates the sky's ever-changing palette. The wave aspect of light explains how different colors correspond to varying wavelengths. Blue light waves are shorter and more energetic than red ones, allowing them to interact more effectively with the tiny molecules in the air. This interaction causes blue light to scatter in every direction, creating the vast canopy of blue above us. But light is also composed of particles called photons, each carrying energy and momentum. When photons collide with atmospheric molecules, their paths are altered in a process known as Rayleigh scattering. This scattering is most efficient for wavelengths shorter than the size of the particles they encounter, which is why the shorter blue wavelengths dominate the sky's color. Interestingly, this scattering is not uniform throughout the day. As the sun rises and sets, its light passes through more atmosphere, scattering away shorter wavelengths and allowing longer, warmer colors to reach our eyes. This gradual change paints the morning and evening skies with fiery reds, oranges, and purples, colors that symbolize transition, reflection, and renewal. Understanding the mechanics of light and its interaction with matter enriches our appreciation for the sky's dynamic nature. It reveals that what we perceive as a static blue ceiling is, in truth, a lively theater of physics, constantly shifting and responding to conditions both local and cosmic. Moreover, the study of light scattering extends into practical applications. Atmospheric scientists monitor sky color to track pollution, cloud cover, and climate changes. Astronomers use principles of light scattering to analyze distant planets' atmospheres and to detect cosmic dust. On a human scale, artists have long sought to capture the elusive qualities of the blue sky, experimenting with pigments and techniques to replicate its depth and luminosity. From the delicate brushstrokes of Renaissance painters to the bold hues of Impressionists, the sky's blue continues to inspire creativity and wonder. The color blue itself holds deep psychological significance. It evokes calmness, serenity, and stability, which is why the sky often serves as a symbol for peace and clarity. The blue sky offers a moment of respite and connection, a gentle reminder of the vastness above and the possibilities ahead. In the ever-expanding universe, Earth's blue sky remains a unique and precious phenomenon. It speaks to the harmony of natural laws, the delicate balance of life-supporting elements, and the profound beauty that arises when physics meets perception. So, as the sun shines and the sky spreads its blue canopy, we are invited to look beyond the color and into the story it tells. A story of light, air, life, and the intricate dance that shapes our world every day. The perception of the blue sky is ultimately a story of light, reaching not only our eyes but also our consciousness, shaping how we experience the world. Human vision is finely tuned to interpret the myriad colors produced by sunlight scattering, and this ability has deep evolutionary roots. Our eyes contain photoreceptor cells called cones, which are sensitive to different wavelengths of light, roughly corresponding to red, green, and blue. The interplay of signals from these cones allows us to perceive the full spectrum of colors. The prevalence of blue light in the daytime sky stimulates these cells, influencing everything from mood to biological rhythms. Scientists have discovered that exposure to natural blue light during daylight hours helps regulate melatonin production, the hormone responsible for sleep. By syncing our internal clocks to the natural rhythms of light and darkness, the blue sky plays an unseen but vital role in maintaining our health and well-being. Beyond biology, the blue sky has shaped culture and language. Expressions such as "blue skies ahead" or "feeling blue" evoke emotions and ideas tied to this color. It inspires creativity, contemplation, and a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. In literature and art, the sky's blue has served as a metaphor for freedom and infinite possibility. It has been painted, written about, and dreamed of as the symbol of open horizons and uncharted futures. Its vastness encourages us to expand our imagination and embrace the unknown. Yet, despite the familiarity of the blue sky, its essence remains elusive, an everyday marvel that invites curiosity and wonder. Each glance upward connects us to a cosmic story of light and atmosphere, physics and perception, earth and sky. As we deepen our understanding of why the sky is blue, we also uncover layers of meaning that enrich our experience. The blue sky is more than a backdrop. It is a living, dynamic element of our world, constantly interacting with the sun's light, the air we breathe, and the life it sustains. In this light, the sky's blue becomes a symbol of harmony, a balance of science and spirit, nature and human insight. It reminds us that beauty and knowledge are intertwined, and that every day brings new opportunities to marvel at the simple wonders around us. When you next look up to the sky's vast blue expanse, remember that you are witnessing the culmination of ancient cosmic forces and delicate earthly balances. The blue sky is a gift, a constant companion, and a timeless inspiration. As the sun's rays journey through the atmosphere, the scattered blue light creates a vast, enveloping dome that influences not only our sight, but also our emotions. The color blue is often associated with calmness and tranquility, and the sky's endless blue expanse can inspire a sense of peace and perspective in the midst of daily life's complexities. This emotional connection to the blue sky is woven into the human experience across cultures and histories. Ancient civilizations revered the sky as the realm of gods and spirits, associating its blue hue with divinity, wisdom, and infinite possibility. Today, the blue sky continues to evoke feelings of freedom and inspiration, inviting contemplation and creativity. On a scientific level, the intensity and shade of the blue sky can shift depending on factors such as humidity, altitude, and pollution. These subtle changes remind us that the sky is a living, breathing interface between Earth and space, sensitive to both natural cycles and human impact. When pollution clouds the air, the sky's color can fade or shift, becoming muted or grayish. This transformation serves as a visible indicator of environmental health, emphasizing the importance of clean air and sustainable practices. Protecting the atmosphere means preserving the vibrant blue canopy that nurtures life and uplifts the human spirit. Moreover, the blue sky serves as a silent witness to the passage of time and the rhythm of nature. It marks the cycle of day and night, the changing seasons, and the migration of life. From dawn's pale blue promise to the deep blue midday expanse and the twilight's fading blues, the sky guides our senses and our lives. The blue sky also connects us to the universe beyond. Through it, we glimpse the vastness of space, the distant stars, and the mysteries of the cosmos. It reminds us that our planet is but one small part of an immense unfolding story. In the blue sky, we find a symbol of hope and continuity, a canvas that reflects both the laws of physics and the human desire for meaning. It is a reminder that beauty often arises from complexity, that science and spirit can coexist in harmony. Every day, the blue sky offers an invitation to look up, to wonder, and to connect, to appreciate the interplay of light and air, the balance of nature, and the gift of life. The sky's blue is not just a color, it is a profound expression of the world we inhabit and the universe we are part of. As you breathe beneath the blue sky, let it fill you with calm, curiosity, and gratitude. Let it remind you of the delicate balance that sustains life and the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. The blue sky also plays a crucial role in the delicate balance of Earth's climate system. Sunlight, filtered and scattered through the atmosphere, regulates temperatures and weather patterns that sustain ecosystems across the globe. The way sunlight interacts with air molecules influences not just the color of the sky, but the very conditions of life below. The scattering of blue light means that a significant portion of the sun's energy is diffused across the atmosphere. This diffusion helps moderate the intensity of sunlight reaching Earth's surface, softening the heat of midday, and creating a more stable environment for living organisms. Without this scattering, the sun's rays would be harsher, potentially, making the planet less hospitable. Moreover, the color of the sky is intertwined with the water cycle. Clouds form when moisture condenses in the air, and their white or gray appearance contrasts with the blue backdrop, reminding us of the constant movement and transformation of water in our atmosphere. The interaction of light with water droplets and ice crystals also affects the colors we see, sometimes creating rainbows, halos, and other optical phenomena that enrich our sky's palette. The blue sky's presence is a silent testament to the intricate web of interactions sustaining life, from the microscopic molecules that scatter photons to the vast weather systems that distribute heat and moisture. This interconnectedness reflects the complexity and beauty of Earth as a living planet. Understanding the sky's color invites us to appreciate these connections and our role within them. It encourages stewardship of the atmosphere, reminding us that the air we breathe and the light we see are precious resources shaped by natural cycles and human activity alike. In a deeper sense, the sky's blue color can inspire a broader awareness of the universe's fundamental laws, the physics of light, the chemistry of gases, and the biology of life. It is a reminder that even the simplest phenomena hold profound truths about our world. The sky's blue canopy is a bridge between the known and the unknown, the tangible and the mysterious. It invites us to explore not only the science behind it, but also the wonder it evokes. Every glance upward is an opportunity to connect with something greater, to find meaning in the vastness, and to be humbled by the complexity of the cosmos. As sunlight scatters through the atmosphere, painting the sky blue, it also casts light on our understanding and imagination, illuminating paths of knowledge and dreams. The blue sky, constant yet ever-changing, stands as a symbol of the enduring quest for insight and the timeless beauty that surrounds us. The journey of a single photon from the sun to our eye is a story that spans millions of kilometers and billions of years. Each photon carries with it a legacy of cosmic events, born in the fiery heart of the sun, traveling through space, entering Earth's atmosphere, and finally dancing through the air to reach us. This journey culminates in the breathtaking blue of the sky. Sunlight is composed of all colors, each with its own wavelength and energy. When this light reaches Earth, it encounters countless molecules of nitrogen and oxygen, along with dust and tiny particles suspended in the atmosphere. Blue light, with its shorter wavelength, is scattered more than other colors, creating the sky's signature hue. Yet this scattering is only part of the story. The precise shade of blue we perceive depends on the time of day, weather conditions, and even the observer's location. At high altitudes, the sky appears a deeper, more vivid blue, because there is less atmosphere to scatter the light. Near the horizon, the sky can look paler, or tinged with colors of sunrise and sunset. The sky's color is thus a dynamic interplay of physical processes and human perception. Our eyes and brain interpret the scattered light, painting the scene we call blue. This experience is unique to Earth, shaped by its atmosphere's composition and the angle of the sun's rays. In this way, the blue sky connects us to both the microscopic and the cosmic scales. It is a visual expression of the invisible forces at work, electromagnetic waves, molecular interactions, and the vast distances of space. It invites us to contemplate the unity of nature, where phenomena big and small converge to create moments of beauty. The blue sky also influences human creativity and culture. Poets have long described the sky's blue as the color of dreams, hope, and freedom. Painters strive to capture its depth and luminosity, while musicians evoke its tranquility. Through melodies and harmonies, the sky's blue is more than a color. It is a source of inspiration that transcends science. In a world often filled with distractions and uncertainties, the blue sky offers a moment of clarity, a reminder of the order and wonder underlying existence. It encourages us to pause, to look up, and to marvel at the natural world. As the sun continues its daily path, sending rays that scatter into blue, we are invited to share in this cosmic dance. The sky's blue is a gift from the universe, a visible sign of the complex, beautiful forces that shape our planet and our lives. The color of the sky has fascinated humans for millennia, inspiring myths, philosophies, and scientific inquiry. Ancient thinkers pondered why the heavens appeared blue, linking the color to celestial realms or divine presence. It was only in more recent centuries, through the lens of modern science, that we began to unravel the physical mechanisms behind this phenomenon. At the heart of this understanding lies the phenomenon known as Rayleigh scattering, named after the British physicist, Lord Rayleigh, who first described the effect in the 19th century. He discovered that particles much smaller than the wavelength of light scatter shorter wavelengths more effectively. This explained why blue light, with its shorter waves, dominates the color of the sky. Yet, Rayleigh scattering is only one piece of a larger puzzle. Atmospheric particles of varying sizes, from tiny molecules to larger dust and pollutants, interact with sunlight differently, producing a complex spectrum of effects. Scattering, for example, scatters longer wavelengths and is responsible for the whiteness of clouds and the haziness on polluted days. These layers of scattering and interaction create the vibrant and sometimes subtle colors we observe in the sky, from the deep azure of a clear noon to the pastel hues of dawn and dusk. This dynamic interplay reflects the atmosphere's complexity and the ever-changing dance of light and matter. Understanding the sky's color thus requires an appreciation for both the simplicity and the complexity of nature. The blue sky is a testament to the elegance of physical laws and the richness of Earth's environment. It reminds us that beauty often arises from intricate interactions, and that what seems simple is often profoundly complex. Moreover, the sky's color is intimately tied to life itself. Plants, animals, and humans have evolved under the blue canopy, adapting their behaviors and biology to the cycles of light. The sky's color influences circadian rhythms, navigation, and even emotional well-being. In this way, the blue sky is not just a backdrop but a vital participant in the story of life on Earth. It shapes the rhythms of existence and connects all living beings under a common dome. As we continue to explore and understand the sky, we deepen our connection to the planet and to each other. The blue sky invites us to look beyond the surface, to seek knowledge and meaning in the world around us, challenges us to protect the atmosphere that creates this beautiful phenomenon, and to cherish the moments of wonder it provides. The blue of the sky also plays a significant role in how we understand and navigate the world. Throughout history, humans have used the sky as a compass, a clock, and a canvas for storytelling. The consistent presence of the blue sky by day has guided travelers, inspired explorers, and sparked curiosity about the universe beyond our world. The vastness of the blue sky invites reflection on our place within the cosmos. It serves as a reminder of the scale of the universe, how our planet is but a tiny sphere suspended in a sea of endless blue and darkness beyond. This perspective can inspire humility, awe, and a desire to explore further. In modern times, advances in science and technology have allowed us to see beyond the visible blue. Instruments such as satellites, telescopes, and spectrometers reveal the sky's layers, from the ozone-rich stratosphere to the ionosphere, where solar winds interact with Earth's magnetic field. These layers protect life and create phenomena like the aurora borealis, where dancing lights add other colors to the sky's palette. Despite these discoveries, the blue sky remains a constant and familiar presence, a daily reminder of Earth's delicate atmosphere and the sun's powerful influence. Its color connects us to the natural cycles of day and night, the changing seasons, and the rhythms of life. The sky's blue is also a symbol of hope and renewal. After storms and darkness, a clear blue sky signals calm and new beginnings. It invites us to breathe deeply, to reset, and to embrace the possibilities of each new day. In art and culture, the blue sky continues to inspire creation and imagination. It appears in paintings, music, poetry, and film as a metaphor for freedom, clarity, and the infinite. Its color evokes emotions ranging from serenity to exhilaration, shaping our inner landscapes as much as the outer world. The blue sky is thus a bridge between the tangible and the intangible, a physical phenomenon that carries profound meaning. It teaches us about the interplay of light and matter, the fragility of our atmosphere, and the wonder of existence. When we look up at the blue sky, we connect with a timeless experience shared by every human across generations and cultures. It is a universal symbol of the beauty and mystery that surrounds us, inviting us to explore both the world above and the depths within. The blue of the sky is also a delicate balance, sensitive to the slightest changes in our atmosphere. Tiny particles, whether natural or man-made, can alter the scattering of light, shifting the color and clarity we see. Volcanic eruptions, for instance, can release ash and aerosols that create dramatic sunsets and muted skies, reminding us of Earth's powerful geological processes. Human activity adds another layer of complexity. Pollution, industrial emissions, and greenhouse gases affect the composition of the air, sometimes obscuring the brilliant blue and replacing it with hazy or grayish tones. This visible change in the sky is more than aesthetic. It signals shifts in air quality and environmental health, urging us to consider the impact of our actions. Yet even amid these challenges, the blue sky endures as a symbol of resilience. Efforts to reduce pollution and protect the atmosphere have helped restore clearer skies in many regions. The return of a vibrant blue sky often marks progress and hope, encouraging further stewardship of our planet. The science of atmospheric optics continues to evolve, revealing new insights into the interactions of light, air, and particles. Researchers study phenomena such as the scattering of ultraviolet light, the effects of climate change on sky color, and the subtle hues of twilight and dawn. These investigations deepen our appreciation of the sky's complexity and its role in Earth's system. At the same time, the blue sky inspires a profound sense of connection to nature, to science, and to each other. It invites us to pause and reflect, to find calm in its vastness and clarity. The simple act of looking upward can ground us, offering perspective and renewal. In the blue sky, science and poetry meet. It is a space where precise physical laws create breathtaking beauty and where human wonder and curiosity find endless fuel. The blue is not just a color, it is an experience that touches the soul and expands the mind. As we cherish the sky's blue, we are reminded of the fragile balance that sustains life and the intricate forces that shape our world. It calls us to protect the atmosphere, to respect nature's rhythms, and to marvel at the universe's grandeur. The experience of the blue sky is deeply personal, yet universally shared. Every person, from every corner of the globe, has looked upward to witness this same shade of blue stretching endlessly overhead. It is a common thread woven through cultures, histories, and lifetimes. The color blue itself holds a unique place in human perception and symbolism. Scientifically, blue is often associated with calmness and serenity, a psychological effect linked to its presence in nature, the vast oceans, clear lakes, and, of course, the sky. This calming influence shapes human emotion and behavior in subtle but profound ways. From the perspective of art and design, blue is a powerful color. It conveys trust, stability, and openness. In language, phrases like "blue skies ahead" or "feeling blue" capture the emotional range that the color embodies. The sky's blue thus resonates beyond physical optics into the realms of meaning and metaphor. This intimate relationship between the color blue and the human spirit highlights the sky's role as a bridge between nature and culture. It is a canvas for stories, dreams, and aspirations, inspiring countless works of literature, music, and visual art. The sky's blue invites creativity, reflection, and hope. Moreover, the blue sky is a daily reminder of the sun's life-giving energy. It marks the passage of time and the cycle of life. Sunrise and sunset paint the sky with changing colors, yet the underlying blue remains a constant presence, anchoring our experience of the day. In this light, the sky's blue can be seen as a metaphor for stability amid change, a source of continuity in a world that is always in flux. It encourages mindfulness, inviting us to be present, to breathe, and to appreciate the simple wonders around us. As we live under this blue dome, we participate in an ancient cosmic rhythm, a dance of light and matter that has persisted for billions of years. The blue sky connects us to the past and to the future, to the cycles of the earth and the movements of the stars. This connection enriches our understanding of ourselves and our planet. It calls us to honor the delicate balance that makes this blue sky possible, and to cherish the moments when we can look up and be enveloped by its serene embrace. The blue sky is a testament to the intricate interplay of light, air, and life itself. It is a phenomenon rooted in physics yet enriched by human perception and experience. Every ray of blue light scattered across the atmosphere carries with it stories of the sun's fiery core, the molecular dance in the air, and the endless journey through space. This phenomenon is not static. It evolves with the environment and with us. Seasonal changes shift the sun's angle, altering the quality of light and the intensity of the blue. Geographic location, altitude, and even time of day contribute to the sky's shifting palette. The sky's blue also interacts with clouds, weather systems, and pollution to create a spectrum of visual experiences. On some days, the blue sky serves as a backdrop to dramatic thunderstorms, while on others, it is veiled by mist or illuminated by a golden sunset. These variations are part of nature's dynamic artistry, offering endless scenes of wonder. Scientists continue to study the sky, uncovering new layers of understanding. Advances in atmospheric chemistry, climate science, and optical physics deepen our appreciation of the factors shaping the sky's color. This knowledge not only satisfies curiosity, but also informs efforts to protect the atmosphere and mitigate human impact. The sky's blue reminds us of the delicate balance sustaining life. It signals clean air and healthy ecosystems, inviting responsibility and care. When the sky darkens or loses its vibrancy, it prompts reflection on the environmental challenges we face. Yet even as we confront these challenges, the blue sky remains a source of hope and inspiration. Its endless expanse encourages dreaming, exploration, and a connection to the greater universe. It is a daily miracle that transcends science and touches the heart. In the blue sky, we find both the tangible and the transcendent. It is a reminder of the invisible forces shaping our world and a symbol of the beauty that emerges from complexity. The sky's blue invites us to wonder, to learn, and to protect the precious air we breathe. As the sun arcs across the heavens, scattering blue light through the atmosphere, we are united under a shared canopy, connected by the simple, profound fact that our sky is blue. The blue sky stands as a silent witness to the passage of time and the unfolding of life. It watches over us in moments of joy and sorrow, celebration and quiet contemplation. Its vastness offers a space for dreams to take flight and for the mind to wander beyond the immediate. In its blue depths, we find a reflection of the infinite, a reminder that beyond our daily lives lies a cosmos filled with mystery and wonder. The sky connects the earth to the stars, bridging the familiar and the unknown, the seen and the unseen. This connection invites us to embrace curiosity and humility, to recognize that our understanding, while vast, is but a fragment of the greater whole. The blue sky encourages exploration, urging us to seek knowledge while appreciating the beauty in what remains beyond our grasp. It also reminds us of the fragile nature of our home. The atmosphere that paints the sky blue is a delicate shield, protecting life from the harshness of space. This fragile layer is vulnerable to change, urging us to act as guardians of our planet. Through the lens of science, art, and philosophy, the blue sky continues to inspire. It is a source of comfort and a spark for creativity. It embodies the harmony between natural law and human experience, a testament to the wonder that arises when light meets air. As we close this exploration of why our sky is blue and not another color, let us carry forward the sense of awe and responsibility it awakens. The blue sky invites us to live with eyes open, to observe, to wonder, and to cherish the world above and around us. In the simple act of looking upward, we reconnect with the rhythms of nature and the vastness of the universe. The blue sky is not just a color, it is an invitation to dream, to learn, and to protect the precious gift of life. Under its endless expanse,